Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and I'm going to be showing you some DBT grounding techniques. DBT stands for Dialectical Behavior Therapy, and it is a modified version of Cognitive Behavior Therapy, or CBT. DBT was developed by Marshall Linehan in the late 1980s, hometown hero, University of Washington, to treat people with borderline personality disorder. Not only it showed a lot of promise also for treating other mental illnesses such as anxiety and depression, and even traumatic brain injury, so like a physical injury. It's been shown to help with healing. Okay, so Wikipedia defines DBT as a combination of standard cognitive behavioral techniques for emotion regulation and reality testing with concepts of distress tolerance, acceptance, and mindfulness, largely based in Eastern Buddhist practices. And so basically what they're saying is if CBT and Eastern Buddhist practices got together and hung out, maybe liked each other and had a baby, they would have DBT. DBT is a balance of your emotional mind and your logical mind, and together it creates your wise mind. It's a balance. And a large part of DBT is mindfulness. And mindfulness is a psychological practice of bringing one's attention, thoughts, and awareness to the present moment. Very important. Mindfulness also has roots in Buddhist traditions, mindfulness correlating to the term sati, which is also super something interesting, but we'll save that for another video. Now, getting back to the grounding techniques. I'm going to show you 3 different grounding techniques that you can do and practice anywhere, and no one will ever even notice, which is the best part. People use grounding techniques to help manage stress, depression, anxiety, sadness, addiction, ADD, ADHD, extreme grief and loss, and more, way more. Anything, it just is a real great tool. Not living in the moment and more in the future and always stressing out about plans to come will cause you to feel anxious and stressed. But always dwelling in the past, the failures and things you wish you would have done, and you get yourself a good case of the shoulda, woulda, couldas, can really bring you into a funk, or even worse, depression. And that is where grounding comes in. These are a defense against the daily rigors of life. You know, think of them as a suit of armor against extreme emotion and tragedy. And please do not write this off if you do not have mental illness. These are applicable to anybody. Everybody experiences feelings of depression and anxiety, stress and loneliness, all of these. And remember to be kind towards yourself when you're practicing. Don't judge try not to judge yourself when you first start practicing. No one's perfect. I like to think of mindfulness as like a mental workout. Just like a physical workout, it takes practice, time, and patience. I don't think anyone has just automatically knows how to self-soothe or calm themselves down during extreme emotions or tragedy. Just one more thing. Those memories that you have that when you think of really make you facepalm and embarrassed and blush and or feel ashamed all over again, no matter how long they are, far away they are. Try and repeat this mantra to yourself, and that mantra is sorry, it's coming to me. The events that happened to you. Oh, sorry, let me start over. The stories that you tell yourself about events that have happened to you in your life will determine how you feel. Say it one more time. Stories that you tell yourself about events that have happened to you in your life will determine how you feel. Now, this video will be too long to dive into that, but let's just repeat that to yourself a couple times a day for the next 2 weeks, and then maybe comment down below and tell me if it's helped or worked out for you, and share some of your experiences. Now, the only items that you will need to practice mindfulness is yourself and your brain. One technique we'll call says for paper and pencil, but you can just imagine that you have paper and pencil and just get on with it. So number one, get out that pen and paper. Plop it on the table and put your hand on top of the paper like you were back in kindergarten. Trace your hand like you were making a turkey. Make that turkey. And each corresponding finger, write each of your senses. Smell, taste, sight, hear, and touch. Go through and fill in all the things that you feel, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Maybe not taste everything around you, because might not be somewhere super great to taste. The next grounding technique I want to demonstrate is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is name 5 things that I see, 4 things that I feel, 3 things that I hear, 2 things that I smell, and 1 thing nice about myself. So let's try it out. So 5 things that I see: this chair, I can see my microphone right here, I can see the camera, I can see a teleprompter, and I can see a monitor over here. 4 things that I hear. I can hear the computer. I can hear the TV in the other room. I can hear a bird tweeting outside just gently, and I can hear the lens focusing and on the autofocus. So 3 things that I can feel are my beard. I can feel my jeans and the super real leather of this super sweet pimp chair. And 2 things I can smell is I can smell dinner cooking in the other room, and I can smell the deodorant in my armpits. And 1 thing nice about myself is I'm a goofball, but I like it, and it makes me happy to just joke around about things. In conclusion, I'd like to wrap this up and say thank you for watching this video. Hopefully these mindfulness techniques will help, and go forth and have a great day and have a mindful day.